И всем привет, дорогие друзья! С вами вы на канале Овечкин Плей, с вами Серега. Да, знаю, меня давно не было. Ну да ладно, ничего в этом страшного нету. Были на то свои причины. Здорово, здорово, здорово. В Call of Duty играю? Нет, не играю. Да в Call of Duty что-то вообще меня не особо прикалывает. Она в последнее время своими, блин, тоже такой багованностью там тоже. Все что-то про нее там хейтят, пишут про нее там тоже. Всякого там у нее полным-полно. Так, ну да ладно. Так, ты. Так. Сейчас еще усиление прибавлю. Так вот, наверное, будет лучше. Да, решил я вспомнить всеми любимого Макс Пейна третьего. 141 уровень. Это в который новый вот это, да, как вот там, Modern Warfare или как его там. Не знаю, даже в сюжетку не играл, ничего тебе про него сказать не могу. Ясно. Нет, ну я по большой сути-то люблю больше вот. Ну, вот я в танке вот играю, так как сейчас в танках DOS-атаки, там вообще находиться невозможно. Вот. Давай, новая игра. Ну, давай, чтобы не сильно париться. На среднем. Погнали! Я вот люблю такие вот игрушки вот старые. Мафия, вот, Макс Пейн, первую, вторую. Первую часть играл. Просто бомба.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Глава первая. Бразилия, Сан-Паулу. Я тоже люблю такие игрухи. Только смотреть, как играют. Ну, понял.
And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seem to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
Может пропустить, а?
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs.
So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah,
Rodrigo.
That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon.
Пластический хирург.
Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a co-capital do.
А что-то вот с ними будет связано, я что-то уже не помню.
Very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Bronco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife,
Всё забыл.
Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be
Вот что-то
dangerous.
с ней тоже что-то
Some
будет
good
связано.
genes trying
Мы,
to
по-моему,
fight their
что-то
way out of
ее
a
спасать
cesspit.
будем, что ли.
She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle
Дикие
brother,
танцы.
Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
О, нормально. Не погнали.
What was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in
Да,
about
да.
a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Конечно, беру. Я на себя всех
It
беру.
wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Да, да, да. Где орёт?
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo. She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be
Ага.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Лови. Вот это меня все больше всего привлекало, когда вот пуля так вот вылетала.
Tranquila! Tranquila!
Транкуила.
Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work!
Ага. Сам тащусь.
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull
Слишком
this
большие
move.
диалоги. Вот поменьше.
What have you done with him?
Вот эти прыжки тоже. О!
Bronco was out the door, all bets were off. I had to keep moving.
В репейник это, на. В область сердца попал. На. А ведь эта пушка, этот, как она, как в пагбе. Винтовка-то, вот, я просто не помню, как она называется.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Блин, а как? Но. Да, я понял.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Так, все собрал. Кнопочка У, значит Е. Так. Настройки управления, клавиатура. Так. Как использовать... Использовать. Вот, более утоляющий тап. Я не понял. Вот так вот гораздо лучше, наверное, да? Я не знаю, давно он отключился или нет. Так, надо посмотреть. Так, настройки горячей клавиши, отключение звука. Не надо, чтобы он отключался. Хотя и не стоит. А вот, есть. Сделаем минус, готово. И так все должно быть гораздо лучше.
Dragging Bronco along would slow them down, but not much. The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
Улики.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Не знаю, попал, не попал. Красота! Ну, прям шикарно. Как вспомнишь, прямо.
Rodrigo! It's gonna be all right, Mr. Bronco.
О-хо-хо-хо-хо! Четко.
Rodrigo, it's Max.
На. Столько народу повалили.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay.
Полиция!
Stay right here.
Hey, what's Vocês aí, que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ai, me ajuda, cara.
Chama uma ambulância!
Me ajuda.
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look
Сам
so bad.
тащусь.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Таблеточки и коньячела. Все, ага. Все.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Вертушка. Полный отстой. Часть 2.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up.
What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. But it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, falou, brother. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso.
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's been too long.
Você se lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo. Marcelo. I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Ой. Дэнс пати нон-стоп.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, Mom?
I love you, but Claudio can advance.
Claudio! Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here acts like fucking royalty.
Блин, как я не люблю эти диалоги, блин, большие, блин, вообще кошмар.
This kind of place made me want to puke.
Наверное,
I needed a real
проще
drink to deal.
пропустить. Сразу пойдем к мясу. Давай. Минус 5. Куда стрелял?
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
Че у вас тут путевого есть? УЗИ, ё. Наган какой-то, который никому не катит. Че, всего двое, что ли? Да ладно. Да ладно, не ори, я бегу.
Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got him. They didn't. They came out there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here.
Son of a bitch.
Ща. Да, УЗИ, блин, быстро скорострелен. Так, все, кончились. Ох, хорош.
Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim?
Да-да-да-да-да,
Whatever the
сейчас,
hell
сейчас
they were
иду.
arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Рассыпались. Говнюки вонючие. Да-да-да-да-да-да-да.
They were still alive, at least.
Но...
This crew was starting to
Ой-ой-ой.
look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I
Дайте
figured it was
девку.
time to start doing mine.
Отдыхайте. Вот как вот? Вот что прикольно, можно в полете было управлять. Вообще все забыл. А что, только можно один вид оружия иметь? Вроде нет. Когда он мог по многу таскать.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Так, сюда что ли? Понятно.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it.
Ну да.
What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like
Давай,
Baghdad
забирайся уже.
G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
All I said! Come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo. But he's here
Да давай
now.
вернемся, поубиваем их всех, да и все.
I'm just a guy paying you lots of money
В чем
to
проблема?
protect. Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, look, there they are.
Giovanna!
Come on, quick, get after them.
Are you crazy? We can't just leave her! Max, you gotta do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
О. Готовченко.
Run for it.
Okay, hold on!
А, сейчас, по-моему, эту девку прикрывать надо будет.
Move, you're gonna lose her.
Да.
Now, Max! He's gonna shoot!
Да делаю, блин. Это под контролем, блин. Дамат. Либо я кривой, либо попу касаю.
Got her! Kill that son of a bitch!
Да как же я же убил? Вот говно-то, а. Провалено. Ну ладно, сейчас мы вернемся, бля. Заново, бля. -1. Готово.
Come on! Get him over!
Так ты дура, возьми пистолеты.
Guys here!
Я поймал, бля.
Why is it ever since I started paying for protection, I feel a whole lot less protected?
You really
Я,
wanna
блядь,
talk about this
касаюсь.
now?
О, полетел. А!
Move, you're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof!
Gotta get around this thing.
Давай, блин.
Ai, meu Deus! Oh, look! Look! There she is there!
Да ёб твою мать. Отдыхай. Ну ты руками не дрыгай. О, все, созрел.
She's headed inside, Passos! Get us down there!
Right. I'm headed to the helipad.
Ёб твою. Да, у него РПГ. Ну, скотина. Блять, еще один, блин. Вот, падла, бля. Давай, прыгай уже на спину, бля. Нормально, нормально.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school.
Теперь радикулит на всю
I
жизнь.
needed to find Giovanni
Так, надо
before they did.
собрать все стволы. Идем туда и туда и туда. Та-ра-та-та-та-та-та.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui.
Откуда, бля? Бля. Спешил, блядь, упоролся. Ну, как обычно и бывает, охота экшена такого, что бежишь, это как терминатор, блядь, тебе похер на все. А, вышло не так, бля.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui.
А, ну здесь поаккуратнее, при выходе.
Vou acabar com você! Desertaram!
Ага. Мгм. Отдыхай. Друг сердечный. Че, мне сюда? Нет, не сюда. Я хп много потерял, вообще жесть. А! Надо назад, чуть-чуть назад, 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 назад. Всем привет, пацаны. Так, дробашом не буду, нет. Давай, давай, вылазь. Так, где он? Ладно, короче, беру УЗИ-ку. Отдыхай. Сейчас вот тут солью где-нибудь. Фух. Кстати, маленькие закоулки тут могут сидеть мне. На врепано. Отдыхай.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I
Аптеку бы
was
хоть
guessing
дали
pretty soon
какую-нибудь.
she'd start wishing she was,
Так,
and I
тут
was
что-то
up for
там
one
непонятно,
god-awful
короче.
performance review.
А, она вот эти двери забежала, да, я точно.
This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything with about as little preparation as I did. Maybe that's why we got
Наверное, один только вход-то. Другого хода нет.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here!
Да-да.
What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What do I
Что
look
происходит?
all right?
Жопа происходит.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Need to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
No!
What are you doing?
Дебильный. Да-да-да-да-да.
No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister.
Плохо, что не на русском.
Things were turning
Озвучка.
pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Да-да-да-да. Ну, опять таблетосы. И алкашка запивать.
Well,
Обычные серые будни. Часть 3.
we have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know.
Короче, смотреть не будем, да? Это пропуска. А, вот это я помню. Здесь с этих бандюков валить на футбольном поле. Да-да-да-да-да-да. Они нас сейчас скинут.
Here they come.
Bota essa arma no chão.
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora.
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada, estúpido. Me mostre o dinheiro.
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa.
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel
Да бегу,
decidedly
ёшкин кот.
amateur.
Там, бля, снайпер какой-то, бля.
You okay?
Yeah.
Угу. А так руку прострельнули, хренда какая-то.
There's
Так
gotta be a
царапина.
first-aid kid around here somewhere.
Комарик укусил.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message. trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
Damn!
Дави. Хорош.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
А мне пистик.
Quick as you can.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
Ну давай,
So
иди,
this was
убивай
it.
там все,
My
я
easy
сзади пока.
retirement money. My
Прикрытие.
blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Pull it together, Max. Let's go.
Ну пошел ты мне.
Hold on. Wait here a second.
Not a problem.
Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa?
Дедуля, бля. Ну да.
Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Чё
Hey,
дурацкий.
careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town.
Надо бы руку перевязать, нет?
You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Чё взял, даже не почитал, бля. Та жри, бля.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia. Foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui. Vamos vazar. Vamos, vamos. Onde é sair?
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio?
Лови пулю в лоб. Полежи, отдохни, а то устал. Дробаши, дробаши. Ну, дробовик на дальнем расстоянии не канает. А он куда? А, вон он. Бегу, 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 я отвлекся, просто протупил. Тю-тю-тю-тю. Чё, куда я? На лифте, что ли?
So what am I, the button pusher?
Да, да.
You're so good at it. Good job. Just another day at the office, huh?
You should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
hell's he going?
Действительно, куда им?
What we got here?
Does he have the money?
No? But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on.
А, это тот говнюк.
Heads up. Here comes friends.
Отдыхай-то.
Something tells me we're heading
Вам
in the right
полезно.
direction.
Straight on here, I'll cover you.
Та-та-та-та.
Come on, let's move.
Так, подожди, дай я УЗИшку возьму. Где? Здесь тема просто вообще офигенная, мне нравится она.
We gonna do this?
Son of a bitch.
Да!
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
Okay, let's go.
А мне туда
More
можно зайти?
trophies and game
О.
plans. It had been a very long time since
Что,
I'd
что-нибудь
had
есть?
one of either.
Больше ничего нету.
We should keep moving.
Да иду, ёшкин кот, ты, блин, как это-то.
Hi, man.
It didn't
Пошел.
sound like we were the only ones getting
А
shot
то сейчас я
at.
тебя
Who
пристрелю.
the
блин.
hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
In there.
Ага.
Não,
Ó.
por aqui.
Наши деньги.
Essa porta aqui, fecha essa porta depressa.
Ei, peraí, não me deixa aqui sozinho.
O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra do dinheiro? Vou meter uma bala na sua cabeça, filha da puta! Ei! Ei, morre, favelado, filha da puta! Eles devem ter ido por aqui. Abre a porta.
Готовченко.
They seem nice enough.
Sai! Sai! Vamos, pega os caras! Pega os caras!
Were they cops?
You tell me. I don't think so.
Caralho, porra! Puta que pariu!
Come on. They're going after the cash. I've had enough of
Снайпер,
these
снайпер.
fools.
Проснулся.
Pega! Vamos em frente!
Нихера вас тут нет. Надо нижнюю снять. Брать бронежилетами, все херня. Контрольную в репу. Поднимайся, бля. Примерно башка где-то будет тут. До свидосла. Деньги, блядь, забери, блядь.
Max, come here.
Сейчас, подожди, блядь. С стволами чуть-чуть это, подражжевусь, блядь.
You need to see this.
Да подожди ты, блядь.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this flapjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
I might have written the book on
Такой
top
посмотрел на
ideas.
него. Ну да.
Assos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Ну ты имеешь шок паса, блядь. Да. Так, надо позицию. Посознает. Да ну. Да, блядь, ну, блядь,
I didn't
хер
give a
ты
damn about the
мешок.
money, but I knew what would happen to Fabiana if the wrong people
Беги.
got paid.
Надо верхних сразу снимать. Фух. Да, Патриков мало остается. Да-да, именно так. Хорош. Ну, все, кончили ими?
I
Серьезно?
needed something to improve my game.
Клевер, он говорит, чисто. Да знаю, как бы, я помог тебе в этом, да? Фонарик, а
The
фонарик...
smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats when he's loaded.
Куда,
A
лево-право?
real drunk eats when he's not.
Идем налево.
It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
Не, блядь, сраный снайп. Блин! А вот и наш снайпер.
That guy was getting annoying.
The hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. Have a better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right. Don't speak too soon, brother.
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Stay here. Cover
Да
me.
ладно, я пошел,
I'll go
короче.
after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
Whatever you say.
Иди нахер. Что, блин, гранатами мне. Готовченков. Шутники мне. Так, вертолет наш стоит. Ну, этот говнюк с деньгами еще живой. Не ГГ, да? Фак. О, Япония пожаловала. Ниже что ли? Блин. Че у вас тут по оружию? Nice.
All right, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Vai nos matar, hein, se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? E a menina? É alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara aqui.
Mesma história de sempre.
Ele tá aqui!
Exactly what it sounds like.
Да бери, мля. Ну, все. Падай. Ма-ха-ха. Тут что у вас по оружию? Что-то все с фонариками. Бах!
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Where you headed?
I'm going up. I don't know. Guessing nowhere nice.
Sign of the money?
Nope. Just
Самое главное, деньги не видел.
our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right. I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
Угу. Бля. Пипец, бля. Да стреляй, там еще один снайпер, бля. Бегу, бля. Да бегу. Да ёб твою мать. А ты хрен на меня смотришь, бля. Умри, бля, чик-чик. Ага. Да пробежал. Сейчас ему, бля, снайперу в голову там. Голову-то обоссу мне.
It's all clear up here.
What about the kid with the money?
I don't even... Must be still in this section.
Wait. Hang on.
What's happening, Passos?
The whole gang ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro. I get a run for it.
All right. Try to clear you some space.
I'm going back in, bro. You're kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, take them out, Mac. Come on, buddy. Taking some serious heat here. This son of a bitch, Mac.
На. Беги, мать тебя. Беги, Форест, беги. Что? Хорошечно. Кто, блядь, еще?
Just stay calm.
Прямо через руку в тушу. Красота.
Damn, it's locked. I'm gonna try the other side. Three more, coming right for me. Come on, Mac. They're still toward me. Like, help me, bro. Pull the trigger, bro. Can't see Mac.
Какой умный, блядь. Да на, он улетит уже в спину, блядь. Прям в затылок. Беги! Спортсмен, блядь. Да, именно так. Обосрался? Хе-хе-хе.
Clear, Max. Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Listen to me, you head for the chopper. We need to be ready to get the hell out of here. I guess I'll stay on the money.
Sounds like a plan.
Bit late for a plan, pal.
God damn it!
Max?
Shit. Now we got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Place was like Fort Knox.
Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium. Jesus.
А вот и
What's
наши
going on
деньги.
there?
I think the guys that came to rob us are coming to finish the job.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Paramilitaries?
Right-wing guns for hire, ex-cops, military, I don't know. They can handle weapons.
What's going on now?
Guy's pleading for his life. He's saying that Fabiana is being held at the docks of the Chete River. Jesus, they've shot him.
Well, there goes the money. Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig.
I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldiers.
Снайпер даже стрельнуть не успел. Ёб твою медь.
There was only one way up there.
Да-да-да.
Okay, I'm going up. Good. Make it quick. Believe me, I ain't gonna drag this out.
Ой, хорош.
We'd half destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up, but things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them.
This is a bad idea.
Наверное, можно и свалиться, да? Так. Мне нужно того снайпера снять. Вот его снайперка, наверное, по-любому было. Времени. Shut. Shut.
I got the bastard. I know. You know how to make an entrance, bro. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Та-та-та-та-та-та.
Deixa pra lá. A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
up.
At least we know where she is.
Yeah. Fantastic. Another good day's work.
Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure, trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar, drunk on self-pity. I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours,
Глава
or
4.
about
Купить
5 years,
купить
depending on how you
выпивку.
looked at things. I tried not to look at things. I tried not to think about when it was that my existence became less about the things that make up people's lives and more about the holes that losing those things leave behind. But I wasn't doing a very good job at it. These pricks had been annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Let me ask you a question. Let's go. Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man.
Yeah, old man. It's a nice echo. Your gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man. Very fucking funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV. Yeah. Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit.
Yeah, where's the little old lady?
Or how you got involved with killers. I own this town, amigo.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear? Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
Hey, don't disrespect my family. You ain't got the right.
Hey, you don't take that from this punk, Tony.
I ain't taking nothing from him. God hasn't already deprived him of. But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry. You
Say you're sorry.
has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry.
Say you're fucking
Now look
sorry,
away from me.
you
Look away
fucking
from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry.
Listen to him.
Which you want first?
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever. I will blow your brains all over this counter, every fucking where.
Come on,
Tony, calm down. Don't fuck with me, Marty. I'll shoot you as well. Don't fuck with me.
Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put the gun down, son.
Who the fuck is this? Hell?
Put the gun down now.
Hey.
Thank you, thank you. Now
Stay
get
away
the
from
fuck
me.
out of here before you get shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got you.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
Go on,
I'm
fuck off.
get you, motherfucker. Coming back for you,
Yeah.
you fuck.
I look
got
forward
your
to it.
face.
Yeah?
Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever. Max fucking Payne. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
I'm doing about as good as I look.
You don't remember me? Pasos. How Pasos? Come on, we went to the academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, French.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from, all over.
Ah, that's great. Travel, see the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know? Proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on off back into the sunset there, Pesos? It's been nice catching up.
At least let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, sure. Anybody can buy me a drink.
All right. 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Hey, another round, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
What, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something? Saúde!
Cheers.
You faggot still got something to say to me?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spicks who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off.
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
Girl sure had balls. I had to give her that. I don't know why I did it. Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that
Вот и
moment,
все.
I was dead in that town.
А теперь вам не смешно, говнюки? Секундочку, ребят. Всем привет, если кто-то на стриме есть. Всем салют. Тан-таран-тан-тан. Ой, бля. Лови. Табло. Хорошее заведение испортили. Угу.
There ain't a light, it ain't a tunnel. It's a hole.
A grave, most likely.
Да. Отдыхай, мудила. Нафиг я его нажал на ногу. Все.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Гейм овер, ребятишки. Угу. Вот он говорил. О, какие, блин. Так, раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Отдыхайте. Мать вашу.
I thought about saying
Да
the
я
cops,
Супермен, блин.
but this was no time for bad jokes.
They ain't gonna make this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir.
He could have been setting me up for a fall. Something told me to stay put, trust him.
Okay, everybody out! Come on, it's right there!
Ага.
Right around the corner. Let's go this way.
Я живу за углом. Да-да-да.
Bar was right
Погнали
around the
на.
corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
Бардак, да?
Nice place you got here, homie.
Thanks for noticing.
Спасибо, что подметил, блядь.
Why are you living like this?
Like what?
You know, scratching around? Sitting
Ну
in
да.
bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
The best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. Right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work. This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
No thanks, pal. I think I just better lay low for a while.
You, I want on the roof. You, I want on every doorway. And you guys.
Папаша приехал.
About that plan.
I'm coming after you, you motherfucking murdering bastard! Me and 100 angry greaseballs!
Who's that?
Anthony DeMarco, he's the father of the kid I just shot.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Payne! You killed my boy! You killed my only son!
We gotta get out of here now.
You're not inviting these guys in?
When had I ever needed to invite trouble in?
Ага. Бухни побольше, и патронов нам хватит на всех.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
Минус 2. Минус 3. Но. Желающие еще. Мать вас. Сюда мне. Так. Пошли нахер. Че еще за афганистанец, бля?
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the fires. You think they'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene.
Да. Какой ты странный дед, бля.
Come to me, you sinners, you evil men. You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire.
Ни хрена себе.
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that. But I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for. A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night.
Да ёб твою мать. Не, бля, чё, через зону квартиру?
Made me wish I'd got to know him better. Looked like he was keeping an eye on me. Must have thought we were kindred spirits. More and more, I think he was right.
У меня тут аптечки, блядь, у меня тут нету. Да я смотрел тоже. Давай. А, вот одна есть. Ни хрена у него тут взрывчатка, бля.
It made for interesting reading. If I'd been given a few more years looking into the bottom of a glass, I might have been on the same page.
Короче, мне надо тупо бежать, бля. Да еб твою мать. Бля.
Up and out. Scramble away
Надо
from what's
бежать
left
наверх.
of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Oh shit! I'm pinned down!
Да и... Фак. Как так-то, мне? Я тупанул, надо было сразу на лестницу забегать, мне. Я еще и дальнего зацепил. Ничего себе. Четко в репу. Мать его.
Gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center of it again.
Арчи, здорово, хай-хай.
Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause.
А как забираться? Или тупо может на Е надо? Да. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Так, куда идти, куда? Сюда тоже нет.
Coming into Newark Airport. Get right on the Pulaski, pal. Don't look down.
А, блин, по лестнице, народ, поэтому по приступку.
Alright guys, let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, wanna hear some motivation? Let's
О,
go.
дружбаны.
What was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Kind
Up there!
Up where?
Up there!
What you bitching?
Oh, there he is! Shoot him! God damn it!
Прыгай, мать его. Ю-ху-ху! Еп, твою железомать. Ну, я говорю, я Супермен, бля. Ха-ха-ха.
You need some help there, brother?
Ага. Да нет, ты уже опоздал, бля.
Minutes ago.
Looked like you were doing fine.
It doesn't feel that way.
Угу.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
Сам было чуть не обосрался.
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you crossed the road to avoid.
They're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles.
И все? Ёб твою мать, калаш.
Is a building compliance meeting up here?
Ёб твою мать. Умри, умри, мать я. Чё ты какой халявщик? Угу. Стрит, блин, конечно. Жопа шевелил бы пошустрее, помогал бы, блин. Ну ничего, прыгай, мать его.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck? Oh, shit, it's Tom. Are you serious? Go, let's go. There they are. Spread out. Let's go.
Fuck. Да. Непременно. Да. Скотина. Все? Ой, хорош.
I'm fine with the leather. This don't show the blood
Мне
so
бы
much.
аптечку. Опа-на. Золотое оружие.
Always in
Точно.
moderation.
Здесь же можно золотые пушки собирать. Да.
How's this look? Okay?
Угу.
Come on!
Блин, а вот это как сзади подошел. Хереть, блин. Отдыхай. Да и кишкину мать. Так, торопиться, короче, не буду. Давай, let's go, давай, go.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Та-та-ра-та-та.
Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
So here we were,
Голова пятая.
miles up the Tiete River. Looking for what? We did not know.
Та-та-ра-та-та-та-та.
You listening? Max! So like I was saying.
Так, секундочку, ребят. Так, продолжаем. Ну, пропускаем сразу, короче.
This is a known Commando Sombra area.
Ждать не
You
будем.
know, if I'd been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Hey, Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Глуши мотор, пошли убивать нас.
Don't go anywhere.
Глушачок. В смысле заново? Не понял. Алло. Чё за... Замечательно. Короче, какая-то хрень случилась с Макс Пейном. Так, наверное, перезапуститься придется. Так. Сейчас запускаю по новой. почему-то нас назад откатило. Да, честненько. Да и... Окей. Короче, за креслом. Умирать. До свидания.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Угу.
Think you need a hand?
No, do you?
Приношу за технические проблемы. Извиняюсь. У всех бывает, даже у простых смертных.
Go, amigo.
You like that?
Даже очень.
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I've been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long, I'd forgotten what year it was.
Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
Блин, а может его надо было снять? Блин, он уже в здание зашел, я уже его не увижу.
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this is where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
По-любому.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Четко зашел. Проспал я чуть-чуть.
I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along.
Ай, да. Ну, сын музыка играет, блин. Чё ты?
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Vai se fuder, cara! Vai tomar no meio do cu! Eu vou te meter bala, hein? Vá se fuder, porra!
Oi! Dani! Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
Кубинцы, что ли, какие-нибудь? Или, бля...
Seu sangue é o próximo!
Vai, 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 vai! Foda-se!
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo.
Контрольную, бля. Опять там вонючая музыка играет. Нет, предпочитаю с пистолетом.
I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Лежи и не вставай. А тот ножками дрыгает. Муа! Лежи и не вставай. Классно у тебя цепочка, бля. Дашь погонять? Та-та-та-та-та.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
Я опоздал, ее уже увели.
They'd been making a reality show starring Sao Paulo's favorite housewife. Probably thought it would grease the wheels with the ransom money, but it only made me want to shove the cash down their throats. She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them
Блин, место
otherwise.
большое для засады, как раз нормально.
Porra! Cala a boca, ninguém pode te ouvir, caralho! Sua burguesinha safada! Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça!
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, eu não quero inteira. Aí, isso é jogar dinheiro no lixo,
Continue atirando nele!
Спокойной ночи.
It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Ну я прямо вообще. Чё я, блядь, калаш-то выбросил? Ну. Ё, мать. Вы там чё, мне? Какой настырный сбежал, а? Метки какие, а? Чё, все? Фу. Я уж чуть не обосрался.
I hadn't seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
Мне бы аптечку.
Malaria tablets might have been more useful out there.
Там уже дышится получше. Ага.
There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Ну-ка, пойдем. Здесь есть что-нибудь? Нету, да? Ну ладно. Хорош, хорош. Умори меня. Ну ладно. Бам, бля! Ба! Блин, мне таблетка нужна. Эти хмари могут вылезти в любой момент. Надо предельно внимательно быть. О, есть. Фу. Чуть полегче стало. Так. Что делать-то? Надо подождать, пусть пока упарываются. Да. Смелее. Бля, охереть, как я его не заметил. Ух ты, как он. Ну вот это даже поточнее. Ни хрена себе. Четко. А-а. Уху. Хорошо.
Max? Max? You all right?
Да не очень.
What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company! You saw her? She's alive?
For how much longer, I don't know.
Fucking assholes! Max, get on this!
Okay.
Сейчас я им покажу, бля. Кузькину мать и Валеркину дядю.
Jump behind us, Passos.
See it?
Юху!
One down.
That's them, ain't it?
Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it. Keep after them.
Ах ты скотина.
That boat is blocking us from the one we need. I can't get a shot on Fabiana's.
Умри, говнюки, бля.
We ain't gonna be able to take much more of this.
Neither are they. Come on. We can't lose her.
Oh no, fuck off.
We need to get past that decoy boat.
Uh-oh.
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down.
Да, мать его.
That doesn't look so good.
Got engine trouble!
Well, fix it quick there, Captain. We need to move.
Юху! Блять, еще один. Извиняюсь за мат. О.
Over there, man, over there!
Uh-huh. They've outstayed our welcome, pal.
We need some more time!
А сколько у вас тут? Бам, бля.
We'll get that started. We're gonna die in this swamp.
Ой, сейчас бабах будет. Вот это бумгнуло.
I knew you could do it. Very cool.
Hey, you see that? Shit, look out, more of them! You come the fuck on!
Говнюки.
You
Да.
come the fuck on! Hey, hey, that's them. We're back.
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us. That's us will be right. Look out. Get in that pool.
Ага, привет. Я.
Damn it.
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Ой.
Yo, dig the side!
Sure. We're nearly there.
Отдыхай.
I'll drive if you can get these boats out of our way.
Уху-ху.
They got an armada out here.
Jesus!
Ой, охренеть. Вот этого я вообще уже не помню.
Man, they know all about it.
Капитально.
Chose a different campaign.
Это уже было давно все пройдено, как говорится. Топи, топи, топи.
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
See Fabian?
Угу.
Move up, partner.
All right. I'll get us a little closer.
Who's in?
Just give me a second.
Ну давай. Надо.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Сколько вас тут?
Who's in?
Бам. Вот это хорошо чихнул. Да ладно. Ага. Все, опять мотор заглох.
Passos!
Try it, man.
Shit.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
Да, почти были рядом.
We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Ой, да. Ну это мы что, пропустим?
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo
não?
bem.
Ah,
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing, for sure. But now this is different. This is the Emperor.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Угу.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Sr. Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The minute I talk to you, only
Блин,
see
вот
money.
диалоги такие длинные,
My
мне
wife.
надо побыстрее к делу.
I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, um policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another band cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess.
Сейчас, по-моему, нападут кто-то тут. Да, я вот еще даже помню.
Sim, pode entrar. Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado. I can see that. We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk now, both of
you. Юху! Да. Вот это я ворвался.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off.
Смотри,
paid off, or
не
bumped off.
блевани
That
мне.
left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Подожди.
Come over here.
Да сейчас, подожди, дай я стволы посмотрю. Вот у этого, по-моему, все была винтовка какая-то, нет? Ну, открывай давай свою.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit! What the heck?
No such luck.
Да. Оба умерли. Они все впятером умерли.
It's through here.
Смотри, не запнись на.
Hey, the server room is just past those cubicles. O que eu falei? A próxima vez. Fica calado.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Craccia Prado, the Black Badge, right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I
Ультраправые
guess that made
боевики.
them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Отдыхай.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Не ГГ, да? Да давай, 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 давай. Фух. Ох ты, как у меня осталось. Ма! Фух! По-моему, это вот серверная. Да, кажется, она после этого работать не будет. Да иду.
Be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey,
Who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max!
Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
Не разрушится здание.
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Че, сюда нет? Здесь толчок. В толчке должны, в принципе, болики быть. То, что я один взял, это уже хорошо. Так, там тачка какая-то. Я не смогу выйти? Нет, здесь нельзя выйти. Золотой предмет оружия.
The office was all metal, concrete, and glass. Clean, simple lines at the highest cost. A true modernist fantasy land. It felt like nothing could hide here, but I didn't understand a thing.
Куда, блять, идти-то? Так, это отсюда я пришел. Что-то я вообще запутался, куда идти. Ну, идет сюда. Тут толчок.
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
А, это двери, блядь. Фу ты, блядь.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Так я ж брепенниками стрелял. А, тут что, по-моему, бронированный говнюк какой-то. Да. Вот он, да, я помню, как какой-то чумок будет. Ра-та-та-та-та-та-та. Да я панамать. Да етишки нужны. Так. На нем я застряну, кажется, долго, да? Давай. Да ну я ж укрылся. Так, у меня еще одна это осталась. Говнюк ты какой, а? Да ёпана мать. Вот козлина-то какая. Да ёб твою мать, метки какой. Да ну нахер, это как так-то, блин? Чем меткач? У меня ни гранат, ни хера, ничего. Кусок говна. Габелла, да. Запердеть можно мне. Понятно, что надо стрелять по ногам. Куда ты, блядь, бежишь? Ага. Да!
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Фу. Ёпана мать, а. Сколько его? Сразу с шестого прошел.
What the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich
Самое главное
down
взять
on the
сумку
poor,
свою.
literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would...
Oops.
Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
No.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me. Immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Давай, идем.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. There's no way one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Готов полезный, да. Взял пацана, завалил.
No one would be rebooting his system. Poor bastard. You don't want to burn, Max.
Давай, давай. Тащим свои жирные жопы отсюда. Еп.
Rodrigo or not, Fabregas Bronco is falling apart quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Отдыхай. Давай идем.
The only way out was to use that filing cabinet.
Ну, чего делать-то? Роняем, блядь. О! Те, бля, втроем не смогли. А я один смог, блядь. Красота, на. Бам, бля. Теперь что-то вообще непонятно, куда идти.
It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Давай, 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 идем, идем, идем. Почти уже вышли, уже свет белый появился. Радикулит.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Без ноги.
Hey. Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
We came to kill you. Because of what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Но он бы умер там от истечения крови, он?
I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not
Побухать,
drunk.
залезать раны. Да.
At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
Лысая башка, дай пирожка.
It wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do.
А бороду оставь.
At least I was facing in the right direction.
Hello.
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Poha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Чем я сейчас и занимаюсь, нахуй. Глава 7. Похмелье. Павело, Новая Эсперанца, понедельник, 13:15.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature. I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
Но это не точно.
Demorou, vai ser irado, mano. Demorou.
Hurry, mister. Party.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Gente, não pega o zoológico! Turista aqui, vamos!
Homens, barracos e morros sem socorro. Ô papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela. Leve e solta pra cantar.
Дэн, спать.
Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. A força que
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
barracos e morros sem socorro num lugar sem esperança, nada, sem luz que possa inspirar.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do
O
you
que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então, você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro. Hã?
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Пацан нас завез в ловушку.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Eu não sei o que vamos fazer.
Vamos lá. Vai. Epa, aí, boa. Joga. Aí, toca pra sabedoria.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos três palitinhos.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess,
Никто не
I
хочет
was on my
помогать.
own.
Да. Отлично. Хер с ним. Пойдем. Пойдем кого-нибудь изобьем.
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passo baseado. Ih, na tua vez não, passa aí, meu.
Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Ah, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein?
De jeito nenhum. Ela meio Raimundo. O que esse cara quer?
Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o fusão, amigo.
Залезть, к сожалению, нельзя, в окно открыто.
Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu. Ô.
Правильно, нехер с ними разговаривать.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, got a telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt. Can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, to make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Brown.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened?
Nothing.
Да мясо там было, чего там было?
Hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange, and this guy's clowns.
Короче, бла-бла-бла. Отдыхай.
One vice at a time.
Так, тут закрыто, тут тоже закрыто. Да. Отпусти тетку и сваливайте.
The show was over. It was time to get out of there.
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No,
Не.
Relax, soldier.
Спрятался, бля.
You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy.
Нет, я китаец.
Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean,
you're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
Бла-бла-бла, короче.
Jesus, what a fucking creep. It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
Не сюда, нет? Нет, тут закрыто. Бля, уже дверь закрыта. Понятно, значит. Мне идти, значит, надо только туда. Понятно.
É o gringo. Ah, não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Блин, хреново. Они сейчас тут будут бегать как сайгаки нахуй. Ну, они могут быть где угодно, вообще жесть. Готовченков. Отдыхай. Я наверху где-то одного не снял. Четко. Срезал. Откуда что-то стреляет? Не вижу. Наведемся тихонечко. На. Спокойной ночи, спокойной ночи. Так, мало
I
ли.
was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly
О, этот говнюк,
a
который у меня очки
dinner
отобрал.
movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Плохая идея. Аж кепка слетела, нормально. На-на. Все. Тара-та-та-та-та-та. Бах. Да. Это как? Охренеть, он меня сквозь стену, бля. Вдыхай, мать тебя, ублюдок. Блять. Золотое оружие от обреза какое-то. Умри, говно. Муа! Давай ко мне, давай.
These bastards look different. Tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Faltando uma loira gelada. Você falou que ia buscar, pô. Pô, eu falei pra esse otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada. Vai tomando seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cedo. Que porra que estão fazendo lá embaixo? Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha. Eita aqui, caralho! Acorda, acorda, acorda! Vai, vai!
Vai. Пропустил я того с этой... с ракетницами. Лежи, не вставай.
I'd have felt worse taking someone's medication if everybody in that place hadn't been trying to kill me.
Все пытаются убить меня.
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in 2 worlds. Eventually, you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Чё, блин, бессмертный, что ли? Офигеть, я в него две пули за... Охренеть, бессмертные какие-то. Закройся. Вот этот говнюк послал подкрепление там. Он не убил его. Так, здесь, кажется, замес будет офигенный. А, вижу. Давай, подними репейник. Отдыхай. Ну. Давай, давай, давай. Вдыхаем, мать тебя. Толчок. Ничего здесь нет. Скотин. Ах, красотища. Сейчас будет большой, мать его, бомб. А че не взорвалось?
Had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living. I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Сейчас взорвем кедрей бабушки что-нибудь. Я спасался. Бам! Так, идем дальше.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Ловушка. Да е. Теперь я тебя ждал. Сосамбана. Отлично. Так, у тех могут быть развалины, короче. Да ебана мать. Ёп! Откуда он? Секунду. Говнюки. Я остался чуть теплым. Закрыто, да? Сейчас спускаться только вниз. Херово.
I had to hope the king was in his castle.
Uh-huh.
As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar sim. Don't you kill her! Don't you? Okay.
Взял девку, застрелил. Вот скотина.
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
Глава 8.
We'd only been married a
Я
short
думаю, на
time.
этом надо пока
By now, she'd been
остановиться.
dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for all the
Так
business,
уже на
but I
четвертый
knew
час
that was just
побрели.
grief, the insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
Нет, не Макс
All of
Пейн.
a sudden, I didn't need that time.
Так, закончим. Так, ладно. на данный момент пока хватит. Вот так вот я вам скажу. Увидимся чуть-чуть немного позже. Спасибо всем, кто приходил на стрим. Вот так вот. Удачи вам и вашим близким. Всем пока. Увидимся чуть-чуть позже. Может, через часок. Давайте, отдыхайте. Я отдохну тоже.